Opa! All right. Yep, we're on. All right. Hey, everybody. This is Philip Krepp from Hashed Out. It's Tuesday. Let's take a look at the news, all the crypto news out there, and what's going on. It's going to be an interesting day. I can tell already with the first story I have here. Blockchain technology gains support for ethical sourcing in Botswana's diamond industry. Let's take a look at that. Botswana's president has expressed strong support for the integration of blockchain technology in the diamond industry. President Masisi highlighted the importance of blockchain's immutable ledger in providing customers with the assurance they need. That is not what I expected to read first today. So, blockchain technology with its immutable ledger can provide consumers with the guarantee that their diamonds have been ethically sourced. It empowers consumers to make informed choices and encourages responsible practices throughout the supply chain. Monetary Authority of Singapore announces new international collaborations to propel digital asset pilots. Let's take a look at this. By the way, don't forget to subscribe so you get notifications the next time we go live with something interesting and unusual. And we do have a guest this Friday coming up. So be sure to tune in for that. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, has announced new international collaborations with the Financial Services Agency of Japan, the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority, and the United Kingdom's Financial Conduct Authority to jointly develop digital asset pilots. So those countries are Singapore, Japan, Switzerland, and the UK. Just to be clear on that again, the partnership aims to address multiple objectives, including the establishment of legal policy and accounting frameworks for digital assets, as well as identifying potential risks and regulatory gaps. This international alliance builds upon Singapore's existing efforts in digital asset innovation, particularly its Project Guardian, and aims to create common standards and support cross-border interoperability. Interesting. There's a lot of regulators working together. UK government unveils plans to regulate fiat-backed stablecoins. The UK government has released a comprehensive update on its intentions to regulate fiat-backed stablecoins within its borders. The Treasury's proposal also entails local companies serving as arrangers of payment, quote unquote, authorized by the FCA. The document explicitly excludes non-fiat backed stablecoins. So stablecoins that are backed by like gold and things like that. The United Kingdom government has released an update on its intentions to regulate fiat-backed stablecoins within its borders. The document outlines a roadmap to facilitate and oversee the use of fiat-backed stablecoins in the UK's payment infrastructure. Its legislation is scheduled for 2024. His Majesty's Treasury intends to introduce dedicated legislation to the UK Parliament in 2024. So we'll find out more early next year. Korea's CBDC venture pioneering green carbon emission trading. Bank of Korea and Korea Exchange collaborate on a unique carbon emissions trading system using CBDC technology. This venture emphasizes the growing interplay of digital finance and sustainable practices in the global arena. Interesting. Unmasking India's largest cryptocurrency scandal, SIT raids in Himachal Pradesh. That guy looks so serious. I don't even think I can look that serious. SIT conducts extensive raids across Himachal, uncovering pivotal evidence, including documents and digital devices linked to the 2018 cryptocurrency scam. The scam's vast scope, defrauding approximately 100,000 individuals, has prompted focused investigation efforts with an estimated total value of around 400 crore. It was the scam in India was around the Corvio coin, commonly referred to as Crow coin. Wow. The government of Himachal Pradesh initiated extensive searches across 41 locations in the state. The broad sweep covered a range of districts including Kangra, Una, Bilaspur, Mandi, Hamirpur, and Solan. The sheer scale of the operation hints at the gravity of the fraudulent activities associated with the Crow coin. As the details unfolded, it became evident that the scam wasn't just extensive but had deep roots with ties reaching many unsuspecting victims. The operation's success became even more significant when Abhishek Sharma, a resident of the Una district and a primary suspect, was apprehended by the SIT. Sharma's arrest is particularly noteworthy as he is believed to be one of the main brains behind this intricate web of deceit that managed to defraud over 100,000 individuals. It's crazy. I hope they catch everybody involved. Yep. Okay. So that's good. Mintable CEO calls out the UK on NFT regulation. Mintable CEO Zach Burke has called out the UK government over its NFT regulation, the need for nuanced and function-based NFT regulation. The United Kingdom government faces a critical juncture in its approach to regulating non-fungible tokens. According to Mintable CEO Zach Burke, in his assessment, the recent report from a UK parliamentary committee doesn't fully capture the essence of NFT technology and potentially overshadows its broader functionalities by exaggerating concerns primarily related to copyright infringement. That makes sense. So Burke is saying that they need to look at it from a functional viewpoint, not from just the copyright infringement side. El Salvador's Nayib Bukele kickstarts re-election campaign. Bitcoin protagonist and El Salvador President Nayib Bukele has taken steps for re-election, national progress, and the challenges ahead for Bukele. El Salvador's president has taken steps toward running for re-election in the upcoming 2024 presidential election slated for February. Bukele, known for his advocacy of Bitcoin, received substantial public support on October 26th when his political party officially nominated him for a second term. Addressing a massive crowd of Salvadorans, Bukele expressed his ambition for 5 more years, 5 more and not one step back, quote unquote, emphasizing the necessity for additional time to further enhance the country's progress. His ascension to power in 2019 marked a significant departure from the long-standing dominance of the Nationalist Republican Alliance and the Farabundo Marti National Liberation Front. Yeah. Despite his overwhelming popularity, critics, including Salvadoran lawyer Alfonso Bajardo, point to constitutional limitations that prohibit Bukele from pursuing a consecutive term. Bajardo emphasized the constitutional restriction on immediate presidential re-election, despite a Supreme Court ruling in September 2021 allowing consecutive presidential runs. Bukele's party, New Ideas is the name of the party, reportedly enjoys the backing of about 70% of the country's voting population, presenting a significant lead over its nearest competitor, which secured merely not 4% of the total votes, as indicated by a study conducted by Salvadoran University cited by Reuters. The political landscape saw legal challenges against Bukele's government, notably a lawsuit filed by the FMLN, which is the Farabundo Marti National Liberation Front, in June 2021. The lawsuit contested the constitutionality of Bukele's Bitcoin adoption program. However, El Salvador formally recognized Bitcoin as legal tender 3 months later in September 2021, despite these legal contentions. Under Bukele's leadership, the government introduced several tech-friendly policies aimed at boosting the nation's economy, including the elimination of taxes on technological innovations, signaling a supportive environment for the growth of tech industries in El Salvador. Gabor Gobax, a strategy advisor at VanEck, expressed optimism about El Salvador's potential to become the Singapore of the Americas, highlighting the country's strides towards becoming a regional tech and economic hub. A significant factor contributing to Bukele's popularity is his aggressive crackdown on MS-13, a notorious multinational gang that played a substantial role in El Salvador's history of recording the world's highest homicide rates 6 years ago. This crackdown led to a remarkable decline in the country's homicide rates, plummeting by 92.6% from its peak of 106 per 100,000 inhabitants in 2015 to a significantly lower rate of 7.8 in 2022. That's insane, by the way. El Salvador now boasts one of the lowest crime rates in Latin America, largely attributed to Bukele's resolute stance against criminal organizations. However, despite these achievements, criticisms have surfaced from the United Nations and human rights advocates. Concerns have been raised about El Salvador's alleged breach of human rights laws by imprisoning 65,000 individuals without affording them adequate legal rights for their defense. The upcoming presidential election in El Salvador, scheduled for February 4th, 2024, promises to be a pivotal moment in the country's political trajectory. Yeah, I think there were more human rights abuses by MS-13 than by the government there. They were literally killing random civilians all the time. Animoca Brands Inc.'s partnership with Neom to push Web3 development. Animoca Brands has inked a partnership with Saudi Arabia-based Neom investment funds to further boost Web3 development, embracing innovation in the Web3 sector in Saudi Arabia. Concentrate on fostering advancements in emerging technologies within Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, and the Neom region. Neom, a visionary project situated in the northwest of Saudi Arabia, aspires to be a pioneering, living laboratory for shaping a futuristic society. Interesting. This is part of the, this falls within Saudi Arabia's overarching Saudi Vision 2030 plan, designed to facilitate comprehensive economic, social, and cultural diversification. Interesting. The Neom Investment Fund has proposed a substantial investment of $50 million in Animoca Brands. Tanzanian Bitcoin enthusiasts summits Kilimanjaro for cryptocurrency awareness. There we go. Quex crowdfunded his Kilimanjaro ascent using Bitcoin in Nostr, raising over $1,700 and emphasizing the educational potential of cryptocurrencies. The ascent aims to promote the Proof of Work Academy, PAWA, in Tanzania and demonstrate Bitcoin's potential as an alternative economic system amidst local currency inflation. So in order to raise awareness, he climbed Kilimanjaro. Nice. That's one way to get attention. Snowtrace.io shuts down Etherscan-powered Explorer. Snowtrace.io has confirmed that it will be shutting down its website. Speculation in the blockchain community points towards Etherscan's service fees as a contributing factor. Snowtrace users have been advised to take immediate action by saving their backup information before the stipulated shutdown date of November 30th. So they're closing down by the end of the month. By the end of November. Hong Kong Monetary Authority drops major hints on CBDC potential. What you need to know now. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority, HKMA, has completed phase 1 of its pilot program project, EHKD, aimed at exploring the feasibility of a digital Hong Kong dollar. The report identifies 3 key areas where an EHKD could add value: programmability through smart contracts, tokenization for improved marketplace efficiency, and atomic settlements for immediate transactions. While the initial findings are promising, the HKMA emphasizes that further investigation and market developments are needed, as the pilot was conducted under controlled conditions with limited scale. And that's interesting. You think they could steal some ideas from the Chinese CBDC? Here's what you need to know to prepare for crypto this week. Oh no, what's going on? A new crypto trading week is here as it ushers the November markets with a continuous focus on Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. Over the past week, Bitcoin witnessed a surge of 16.5%, reaching a fresh high of $34,715, and the crypto markets in November are expected to propel Bitcoin to $40,000. That's a $7,000 uptick Investors continue the cautionary tale around crypto amid scams and market volatility. So in November, expecting things to keep going up for now, overall. The crypto market is up today, and here's a breakdown of today's events. This is from yesterday. After the weekend's negative crypto markets, the digital industry markets opened markets today on the rise, giving more hope for a sustainable bull run. As Bitcoin trades in above $35,000, Ethereum has picked up pace, trading at above $1,800. The bull run market has revived meme coins back to a place of market trade. Yeah, I saw a lot of meme coins yesterday. Meme coins showcase a solid comeback amid the return of the market bulls. Meme coins make a major comeback to the crypto industry as the entire market begins an upward trend on the back of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. Floki and Pepe have witnessed a massive rise, and prices have been noted to outperform major currencies, including Ethereum. Market sentiments also confirmed an increase in Dogecoin as it experienced a gain of 7.76% in its daily trading volume to $217.2 million. X valued at $19 billion. Elon Musk's vision and employee equity take center stage. Let's take a look what's going on. Elon Musk's social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, is now valued at approximately $19 billion, according to internal documents offering restricted stock units to employees at a share price of $45. The valuation reflects a 55% decrease from Musk's original purchase price of $44 billion in October 2022, and comes after a year of substantial changes, including a rebrand and modifications to the platform's creator monetization system. Yeah. Terraform Labs advocates for early dismissal in SEC legal battle. I didn't even know they were in a... No, I did. Never mind. Terraform Labs and co-founder Do Kwon challenge SEC over securities allegations. The company, previously valued at $40 billion, faced financial turmoil in 2022. The SEC accuses Terraform of massive fraud following the collapse of Terra USD and Luna. Hi, Abu Gnat. Nice to have you with us. Do Kwon's still in prison in Montenegro, I believe. CoinShares reports $326 million surge in crypto ETP weekly inflows. CoinShares reported a notable increase in crypto ETP inflows, reaching $326 million for the week ending October 27th, surpassing the previous week's $66 million. Actually, that's a lot more than 66. 326 million is way more than 66 million. ETP inflow indicates the fund's price rising faster than its asset, signaling bullish sentiment. The $326 million inflow is the highest in 15 months. The last 5 weeks have consecutively seen positive inflows into crypto ETPs, which are exchange-traded products, kind of like ETFs, but more general. DYDX chain takes DeFi to new horizons with native blockchain launch. DYDX has successfully launched its own native blockchain, moving away from the Ethereum network, a first for a major decentralized exchange. The new chain allows for simplified token conversion and staking, with key developments taking place in alpha and beta stages to improve network stability and security. While the DYDX Foundation has open-sourced software for a bridge user interface, it remains distinct from and affiliated with DYDX Trading Inc. and the DYDX Operations SubDAO. Interesting. Hi, Mena2625. Nice to have you with us. DYDX chain takes DeFi to new horizons with native blockchain launch. I just talked about this. Bill Morgan announces XRP Healthcare's Middle East expansion. Bill Morgan brings exciting updates on XRP Healthcare's expansion. XRP Healthcare, a pioneer on the XRP ledger, enters Dubai and Middle East markets. Kane Rooms highlights the blend of healthcare innovation and blockchain in the expansion. Okay. We'll find out more about that in the future. Fed's latest interest rate gambit, hit or miss. The recent maneuvering of the Federal Reserve with their interest rates has been nothing short of a high-stakes gamble, leaving investors hanging on the edge of their seats. The Fed's top brass has adopted a higher for longer monetary policy stance, implying that while interest rates may not skyrocket any further, they're definitely not plummeting back down in the foreseeable future. Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, stands at the forefront of this strategy, unyieldingly stating that a tight leash on the economy is necessary given the persistent inflationary pressures. The question on everyone's mind is simple: is the Fed playing a masterstroke or setting us up for another round of economic blunders? We'll see, I guess. It's raining like crazy here. FTX ambassadors in Africa receive alarming threats. FTX ambassadors, primarily students in Africa, are facing severe threats and backlash following the collapse of the FTX cryptocurrency exchange. These ambassadors were part of a program to grow FTX's user base, encouraging friends and family to invest in the platform. With FTX's collapse, many investors lost their funds, leading to ambassadors being blamed and in some cases facing threats to their personal safety. I'm not surprised. That's not something you want to do, is push something that doesn't work on your friends and family. Hi Nusrat 390, nice to have you with us. The UK officially tightens the reins on crypto. The UK government has announced definitive plans to impose stricter regulations on crypto asset activities, aligning them with the traditional financial services regime. Legislation to implement these changes is anticipated to be introduced in 2024 as part of the government's response to a consultation initiated earlier in the year. New mandates will require crypto exchanges to establish detailed admission standards and provide thorough disclosures for token issuers when listing new digital assets. SBF's comments on FTX pre-collapse has gotten him in trouble. SBF is under scrutiny for previous statements about Alameda Research and FTX's relationship. Prosecutors presented evidence contradicting SBF's claims of Alameda's independence from FTX. SBF admitted Alameda had special trading rules and FTX undisclosed to customers. Brill Finance joins PancakeSwap in DeFi portfolio enhancement. PancakeSwap collaborates with Brill Finance to introduce a new portfolio manager function. The feature lets users deposit assets into vaults, which auto-allocate to various liquidity pools. This collaboration aims to diversify investments and offer users higher risk-adjusted returns. Twitter is now worth $19 billion. We talked about that. Let's see if this has anything interesting to add. Okay. No, it's just going through the challenging circumstances since it dropped 50% in ad revenue since Musk took over. That's one of the things. Crypto products record biggest weekly inflows since 2022. Crypto exchange traded products, ETPs, experienced their highest weekly inflows in over a year, amounting to $326 million. Investors are increasingly choosing crypto ETPs for exposure to major cryptocurrencies without direct holdings. ETP inflows, indicating rising fund prices, are generally seen as bullish for the underlying crypto assets. Crypto Chronicles, a recap of today's major events. SBF, former FTX CEO, faces intense questioning over previous disdain for crypto regulation in his ongoing criminal trial. CME has surged to become the second largest Bitcoin futures exchange with a $3.58 billion open interest, indicating strong institutional interest. A hacker exploited a LastPass breach from 2022, stealing $4.4 million in crypto from 25 users who stored their wallet keys in LastPass. That's a lot of crypto to steal through LastPass. Don't save your crypto keys in LastPass. SBF cusses regulators out. Why? Founder of FTX publicly supported crypto regulation, but privately expressed disdain for regulators. During his criminal trial, he admitted to cursing regulators and calling a subset of crypto Twitter dumb. He saw helping draft crypto regulation as a strategy to gain market share from Binance, revealing ulterior motives. Mhm. Telegram-based crypto trading platform Unibot suffers security breach, over $600,000 lost. Unibot, a Telegram-based crypto trading bot, suffered a security breach that led to users hurriedly moving funds off the platform. Over $600,000 has been stolen. The exploit was identified as a call injection, allowing the attacker to manipulate Unibot contracts. The company has paused its new router and assured compensation for affected users. This incident adds to a growing list of security lapses in Telegram-based trading bots. CZ believes fiat currencies aren't vanishing soon. Binance CEO CZ believes fiat currencies will remain relevant for the foreseeable future, opposing many crypto leaders. CZ uses the evolution of ties from napkins to illustrate that crypto won't entirely replace fiat. Some users on Platform X disagree, highlighting the rapid devaluation of fiat currencies. The SEC may approve spot Bitcoin ETF on November 2nd. Oh. The SEC did not contest a judgment favoring Grayscale's transformation of its GBTC into a spot Bitcoin ETF. Scott Johnson highlighted an upcoming closed-door SEC meeting on November 2nd discussing administrative and litigation claims. The ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, BITO, launched on October 19th, 2021, quickly reaching over $1 billion in assets. Disclaimer, the information provided is not trading advice. Cryptopolitan.com holds no liability for any investments made based on the information provided on this page. We strongly recommend independent research and or consultation with a qualified professional before making any investment decisions. That's even before the article starts. Usually we have that at the bottom of every article, by the way. Days before the BITO's introduction, a leak from an SEC closed meeting was highlighted by Bloomberg. This leak suggested the SEC's inclination to sanction the premier U.S. Bitcoin futures ETF for trading. This authorization was based on mutual fund regulations, which, according to the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, offer significant investor protections. Johnson hints at a potential leak similar to the one in October 2021. Consequently, the Bitcoin community is left wondering if the SEC will greenlight only Grayscale or all applicants concurrently. That would be huge. SEC Chief Gary Gensler's potential move on Bitcoin ETFs raises speculation. That's what we just talked about. Backpack secures license from Dubai Vara to launch regulated crypto exchange. Backpack has announced its foray into the crypto exchange market following the acquisition of a crucial license from the Dubai Vara. Backpack revealed that its forthcoming exchange will operate under strict regulatory oversight. We'll see what that means. Ripple Labs and Fubon Bank team up for EHKD home equity venture. So Hong Kong dollar. Ripple Labs collaborates with Fubon Bank to offer easier home equity access to Hong Kong residents. The venture is part of the EHKD pilot, targeting the lending and real estate sectors. Key supporters include Hex Trust, Stratford Finance, Code Lab, BCW, and Toko, aiming for real estate tokenization. Spain advances implementation of MiCA crypto framework, sets ambitious deadline. Spain has taken decisive steps to expedite the implementation of the MiCA Act. Spain has been granting licenses to international cryptocurrency exchanges operating within its borders. Spain aims to foster legal certainty and protect its investors while staying ahead of the evolving crypto landscape. Implementing the MiCA stuff ahead of time is interesting. Especially since I haven't seen any MiCA regulations anywhere yet, so I'm not sure what they entail. Bittrex gets court approval for U.S. closure plan. Bittrex approved for U.S. shutdown post SEC charges. Bittrex global non-U.S. crypto exchange option. Bittrex's U.S. market share plummeted from 23% in 2018 to less than 1% in 2021. The decision comes after Bittrex filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in May, following charges by the Securities and Exchange Commission of running an unregistered exchange. The company subsequently settled with the SEC for $24 million in August. FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried faces tough courtroom scrutiny over ties. SBF, CEO of FTX Exchange, undergoes intense courtroom scrutiny. Assistant U.S. Attorney Daniel Sassoon focuses on inconsistencies in SBF's statements about FTX's security and links with Alameda. Bankman-Fried concedes Alameda's notable credit edge, but offers layered answers about his control over both entities. That's strange. A decade and a half of Bitcoin reflecting on Satoshi's vision. Bitcoin's cryptographic origins and impact, innovations that shaped Bitcoin's evolution, Bitcoin's global transformation of finance. This is an article you would want to dive into if you're trying to get more information on the history of Bitcoin and how it works. I'll let you guys do that at your own pace. FTX founders' defense turns to English law to change fraud verdict. What? Legal battle in SBF trial hinges on English law's role in FTX case. Prosecution emphasizes broader evidence beyond terms of service. Judge Kaplan's pivotal role in shaping the trial's outcome. SBF's legal defense team has made a last-ditch effort to introduce English law as a key element in the ongoing trial, seeking to influence the jury's decision in the case involving the FTX exchange founder. This move aims to potentially secure a not guilty verdict for Bankman-Fried on certain fraud charges. The defense's arguments revolves around the interpretation of FTX's terms of service, which, according to the defense, are governed by English law. The proposed jury instruction emphasizes that FTX's relationship with its customers is subject to these terms, which in turn are bound by English law. It is essential to note that under English law, the terms of service do not establish a trust or fiduciary relationship between FTX and its customers, nor do any subsequent representations alter this legal framework. The defense's strategy challenges the prosecution's assertion that for misappropriation to occur, there must have been a trust, fiduciary, or similar relationship between FTX and its customers. By introducing the English law perspective, the defense aims to refute this claim and alter the jury's understanding of the case. Oh, I hate that so much. So you can just scam people if you have your terms and conditions under English law, and you say anything here has to go through a court in England. Is that what's going on? That's so weird. I'm glitching out. Botev Plovdiv FC steps into the future with Bitcoin payments. Botev Plovdiv FC, Bulgaria's oldest football club, adopts Bitcoin and Lightning Network payments. Fans can use Bitcoin for transactions at fan shops and during Parva Liga matches. The club's president, Anton Zingarovich, envisions Bitcoin becoming as standard as internet use. That's interesting. I suddenly like this club way more than I did like 3 minutes ago. I barely heard about it before. Let's check Coin Market Cap to see what's going on in the market. Okay, I'm seeing some interesting things already. Okay, the global crypto market cap is $1.27 trillion, a 0.89% decrease over the last day. The total crypto market volume of the last 24 hours is $39.82 billion, which makes a 8.42% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently $4.25 billion, 10.66% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $35.31 billion, which is 88.66% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 52.7%, a decrease of 0.17% over the day. The Fear and Greed Index is at 72, like it was yesterday. Bitcoin is at $34,209.33. It's down 1.31%. Almost no change from 7 days ago, 0.04% change up in the last 7 days. Ethereum is down 1.45% in the last 24 hours, down 1.31% in the last 7 days to $1,791.50. Okay, $1,790.77. It changed while I was reading it. Let's look at the biggest losers in the last 24 hours first, because let's get the depressing stuff out of the way. It's interesting. RNDR, render, is down 10.82% in the last 24 hours to $2.35. It's still up 11.36% in the last 7 days. Axie Infinity's AXS is down 6.79% in the last 24 hours to $5.41. Flow is down 5.86% to 51 cents 28. Woo from the Woo Network is down 5.66% to 21 cents 48. Oasis Network Rose is down 5.58% to 4 cents 997. ETH DYDX is down 5.20% to $2.33. SWI is down 5.22% to 44 cents 02. Mina is down 4.96% to 60 cents 24. The graph is down, or GRT is down 4.97% in the last 24 hours to 10 cents 32. Gala is back down 4.54% in the last 24 hours, but still up 27.4% in the last 7 days to 1 cent 945, back under that 2 cent level. IMX is down 4.33% to 65 cents 24, still up 3.12% in the last 7 days. A lot of the others here are still up, the exception of Aave, who's down 2.29% over the last 7 days, 3.79% over the last 24 hours to $81.59. But a lot of these had a pretty good uptick in the last 7 days. So biggest winners today, BTT, which is BitTorrent, new, is up 9.01% in the last 24 hours to a lot of zeros, 48.47. It's up 19.41% in the last 7 days. AR from Arweave is up 7.27% in the last 24 hours to $5.78, up 24.49% in the last 7 days. Atom from Cosmos is up 6.14% in the last 24 hours to $7.96. Then we have Ton from Toncoin, which is up 5.78% in the last 24 hours to $2.23. Rune from Thorchain is up 5.03% in the last 24 hours to $2.84. Let's go take a look at the biggest cryptocurrencies to wrap up the show for today. Hi, Binance user F6569. Nice to have you with us. So BNB is at $225.55, which is down 1.21% in the last 24 hours, down 1.71% in the last 7 days. XRP is at 59 cents 24, up 2.55% in the last 24 hours, up 3.38% week over week. Solana is at $36.24, which makes it up 40.4% in the last 24 hours, up 15.46% in the last 7 days. ADA from Cardano is down 2.27% in the last 24 hours, up 2.22% from the last 7 days to 29 cents 33. Dogecoin is down 1.76% in the last 24 hours, up 1.91% in the last 7 days to 6 cents 876. TRX from Tron is up 0.82% in the last 24 hours, up 2.94% in the last 7 days to 9 cents 601. We talked about Toncoin. Link from Chainlink is down through 1.38% in the last 24 hours to $11.25, still up 9.78% over the last 7 days. Higher 12, nice to have you with us. Matic on Polygon is down 1.38% in the last 24 hours, down 1.62% in the last 7 days to 63 cents 53. Dot from Polkadot is up 1.25% to $4.39, also up 2.6% over the last 7 days. Something is wrong. I'm going to refresh the page, see what's going on. All right, there you go. Litecoin is $69.26. It's up 0.29% in the last 24 hours, down 1.44% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin Cash is at $242.35, down 1.69% in the last 24 hours, down 6.34% in the last 7 days. Shiba Inu is down 2.74% in the last 24 hours, up 3.57% week over week. And AVAX from Avalanche is down 1.78% to $11.36, still up 7.07% week over week. Hi, Mena 2625. Nice to have you back. All right. I think that's the show for today. A lot going on. A lot of things going up and down right now in the cryptocurrency market itself. And some rumors that maybe Bitcoin ETFs will be coming out and accepted the 2nd of November, which is in just a few days. That would be crazy. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great Tuesday. See you guys again tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have more news on what's happening with not just with Bitcoin, but also with the FTX trial and how that's going to play out. All right. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Only like if you like the content, but subscribe if you want to see another daily news or one of our discussions, interviews kind of on Fridays. All right. I'm Bashar007. Nice to have you with us. And have a good Tuesday. See you guys. And a great end of the month of October.